What's up, YouTube? How's it going, guys and gals? This is the Atomic J, and I'm here with my good friend once again,
Mikey, aka YouTube Dude. What's up?
What is up, YouTube dude? All right, guys. This is going to be part 4 of our dual comm little series we did for Cod XP. This time around, guys, we're going to talk about all the fun stuff, the non-gaming related stuff that happened at Cod XP, and definitely talk about a little bit if you guys should go next year around if they do tend to have it again. So let's just start off by let me asking you, Mikey, what was one of the things that you enjoyed that we did non-gaming wise?
Yeah, that's real easy. By far it was the paintball. I've never paintballed in my life, and it was a long wait, about 2 hours, but it was totally worth it. It wasn't what I expected. The guns were a lot heavier than I imagined them to be. These particular guns were modeled after M16s. They were a 1-to-1 scale. They're pretty heavy. The whole process of, they don't just hand you a gun and then they throw you in there. You actually watch a video and they prep you. It was really professional, and it was a lot of fun. Paintballs, they stung a little when you got hit. So yeah, that was really cool. What about you?
Yeah, definitely. That's gonna be one of the top ones. Is the paintball. Unfortunately, I didn't get to play with you because there was like a custom shirt thing they were doing, and I had to be at that line for a certain time, and the lines were just ridiculous. So I kind of had to leave him, and hopefully that when I get done with that shirt thing, I can meet him back in line before the actual match started. But I ended up getting there a little late, so I didn't get to play with him. But I did get to play by myself with a whole bunch of other different people, and it was really fun. I got 16 confirmed kills, and I only died once. I guess you could say. So it was pretty cool. I went 16-1 basically. So I was a beast. I wish I could have sniped them though. I wish they had like an L9, a paintball L9. I would totally use that, man.
Yeah, by the way, gotta give a shout out to our new friend we met there, Carlos, I believe his name was. And he held my spot on line because the lines were really long. He held my spot, and I held his spot for him when he went to go leave. People had to come and go get a drink, go to the restroom, do whatever.
Yeah.
So thanks to him. A lot of nice people there. He's just one of the really cool people we met.
Yeah, and there guys like a lot. Yeah, like Mikey said, there were a lot of cool people. Like everybody was on the same page. Everybody was really cool. There were no problems. I didn't see any fights, any kind of thing break out. It was all really nice people. Some were more stranger than others, but it was still really cool. I had a fun time. But yeah, so yeah, thank you, Carlos, if you're watching this right now. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that for saving our lines and stuff. But yeah, so scrapyard was definitely one of the things. Another thing that we did that was real life stuff was eat at Burger Town, which is actually pretty funny. Although the burgers weren't really that good, it was just kind of like a regular barbecue pit style hamburgers. But it was okay though. What do you say? What do you think?
Yeah, it was something that you get like at a county fair. It was nothing special. It just said Burger Town, and the lines were ridiculous. You're never going to be complaining about the lines. I was really grateful and happy to be there. Next year, it's got to be 3 times as big. I think they weren't prepared for the turnout, I guess. Yep. So, at least an hour for Burger Town.
Yeah, at least an hour just to eat, guys. It was an hour, and then like to actually play the game, it was like around 2 hours. We had to wait sometimes. Although if you were like me, who tactically inserted himself into the front of the line, I was able to play a lot more often. Yeah, guys, Modern Warfare 3 is gonna be really cool. So I know you guys are gonna enjoy it. But the next thing that I actually really enjoyed what we did there was meeting all the YouTube people. I know Mikey met some, Mikey's seen some, I've seen a lot. I actually shook hands with most of my YouTube stars that I admire for their commentaries and their things they do, and I actually got to meet them and shake their hands and say, hey, I enjoy your videos, it's really cool. I swear I had like my little fanboy moments. It was really fun. Did you find anybody in particular that you met and that you would like to mention?
Oh yeah, see, I'm afraid I'm gonna forget somebody, but everyone we met was cool. I mean, we even made some new friends and lines. Shout out to Jasmine. Met her, she's cool, and she subscribed to us on the spot, both of us, so that was really cool of her. Cyanide Epic, you're a really cool dude. I know you're out there watching. Like we said, Carlos, he's not a YouTuber, just a regular dude. We saw Hutch, CNET, Machinima, everyone from there. Yoush, damn it.
Yeah, we saw some Yoush people there too. It was pretty cool. Like I said, we've seen a lot.
Yes, Mr. Blackout. Really cool to meet him. Had a great convo with you. Yeah. So you got to meet some really big names. you got to meet Tabe and shake his hand, right?
Oh yeah, man. Well, you guys may know. You may know of Tabe. He's one of those Swedish guys who started machinima or started being on machinima. He was a sniper and everything, and it was really cool because as I was leaving the first night, I was walking out the doors, and all of a sudden I just see him and the machinima crew, Hutch, Sark, and all of them, and I'm like, oh my god. I just seen Tabe, and I was like, oh my god, I'm having a fanboy moment. No lie. It was really interesting to see him because I've always watched his videos, and plus it was pretty cool for him to come all the way from Sweden just to come to this little LA event. So it was really cool to meet him.
Yeah, all around the floor you would see YouTubers that had their Twitter or their gamer tag on the back of their shirts. So yeah, if you guys go, you definitely got to do that. Put your Twitter or your name so people can talk to you. So I think that's what we're gonna do next year, right?
Yeah, for sure. And we actually, Mikey and me were talking about making business cards because it was actually pretty funny. Can't remember who it was. I think it was Xjaws or Muzzafuzza, one of them. They were giving business cards of their channel to people over there at the event, which is pretty hilarious. I never thought of that. I thought it'd been actually a pretty good idea to do, but maybe next year. There's always another time if they do it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, everyone who goes there is obviously hardcore Call of Duty, so why wouldn't they want to watch your videos or, your montage or see what you're up to, whatever it is that's Call of Duty related.
Yeah. Oh, and just to mention too, guys, for some of you guys on my channel who didn't know and don't follow Mikey, we also did 2 other dual comms talking about what we've seen. We talked about the sniping. We talked about the assault rifles that we've seen in the game, some of the perks and such. A lot of stuff that you could probably find online already, but just from our perspective, what we thought of the game. And we're gonna leave the link in the description, or at least I am. So if you guys want to check them out, you can view them on his channel or my channel. There's gonna be 2 on my channel, and there's gonna be 2 on his. So definitely check those out if you guys got some time. It's gonna be really cool. But yeah. Really quickly too, what do you think about the whole setup? Like, what do you think? Because there's actually a little setup they did, guys. They made it so that you had to have like these specific cards, like a little deployment thing, in order to do the event, and you had to wait in line for the next event unless the time expired. What do you think about that whole little thing?
Oh boy, yeah. So this was their first event, and the CEO did say, "Hey guys, this is our first time. We hope we're going to do a good job for you." So it was a little confusing at the very, very start. People were in a rush to go play the game, but you couldn't play the game until you did the pit or some other event first. And I think they did that to try to disperse the crowds, but it wasn't a good method. I can see what they were going for, but it didn't work. So I think they recognize that, and next year will be bigger and much more organized. But for their first event, it was amazing right down to the very end, which really surprised me. The Kanye West show. I don't know if you want to get into that.
Yeah, for sure. Yes, guys, the Kanye West show was completely amazing. I was raging so hard when Kid Cudi came up on stage with Kanye. He's one of my more favorite artists, so just to see him with Kanye was amazing. A lot of people were hating on Kanye. It was actually pretty funny because he ended up mentioning all the haters and taking names at the end, but yeah, there's more. We'll probably talk more about that later on if we do another dual comm in the future, which we're going to probably do a lot more dual comms in the future. Am I right, Mikey?
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, because as you guys know, this is one of our first dual comms, both of ours actually. So there'll be a lot more in the future with not just Mikey, but with different YouTubers as well. But yeah, guys, this game is going to come to a close real soon. But all in all, guys, we had a fun time at XP. If you guys didn't go this year, you guys should definitely invest in going next year. It was definitely worth it. You'll see a lot of people. There's a lot of cool things to do. But anything you want to say real quick, Mikey, before the time wraps up?
Nope, that's it. Check the links below for the sniper commentary and other news from Cod XP.
But yeah, guys, all right, well, this has been the Atomic J, and I'm also here with my good friend
Mikey, YouTube dude.
And we hope you guys enjoyed this commentary and gameplay, and we will catch you next time.
Peace.